for connecting with church members?
I want to be able to connect with the church through ministry, through community service, through youth and children initiatives. I want to be able to be at the weddings, the birthdays, the major milestones in our members' lives. I would love for us to be a part of that. We want to hear your stories. I want to be able, as your pastor, to not just know about what you can do for the church, but I want to be able to know who you are. My philosophy of ministry is that you make as many deposits in people's lives. And so I want to pour into you before I ask anything from you. And so just want to be there as much as I can. Call me. I want to call you. I want to come to your house. I want to come to everywhere.
I want to come to everywhere.
Everywhere, okay? I want to be on vacation with you. No, that's a joke.
That's a big joke.
But you get it. I want to be involved. I am a people pastor. And by that I mean I love forming relationships and so that we can move this work further and go home.
Indeed. How do we want our family to be integrated into church life? I would say through service. I, from a young age, was encouraged to serve. As a younger adult, I continued that service like way before I met Dwayne. As he told you, I was not willing to leave my church to come sing at his church because I had my own church to sing at. Hello?
That is true. That is true. Saints of God will talk more about that.
Oh, gosh. That's my testimony, okay? Anyway, so, but service, yes. And so I want to continue that. I've continued it through our marriage, and I want to continue it through, the next part of our marriage in this phase of ministry. So I would like to sing if you all would have me. I want our daughter to be involved in as many activities and choirs and dance and all the things because, honey, she has a lot to give, okay?
Yeah.
She's ready. So that's how we would like to be integrated into church life, just to be another part of the family. That's all.
And if I can just add one more thing, because I should have said this, like visitations, love doing that. So if you need the pastor just to come and just pray with you, I don't have to stay until, for 2 hours. I don't have to. But I love that kind of thing. I love doing visitations, and because that's where I get to meet and just sit and have a good time and reflect. That means a lot to me personally because that's how I was pastored. And so I know what it did for me. Mm-hmm. And so I'm hoping that it'll inspire someone else too.
Very nice. What inspired you to enter pastoral ministry?
My senior pastor. I was 5 years old, and believe it or not, I would listen to those sermons. I would sit in church and listen, and after service, I would go home. I would take my mother's curling iron, and I would put my teddy bears on the bed, my little cousins, and I would preach to them, and then there would be a baptism in the tub. It didn't go so well, but that's what we sought to do. And interestingly enough, a few weeks ago, I was in Florida. I was able to reconnect with my first pastor, and he didn't even know that he was the one who inspired me, Dr. Gladstone Knight, who is retired now. But it was just remarkable just to share my journey with him and he with me. But he was an inspiration, and I'll never forget him.
That's nice.